Well, I'm a chef. That's what I do. I've been in this business professionally since the past 13 years, but I've been cooking for God knows how long. So this is something that I'm extremely passionate about. As far as food is concerned, as far as desserts are concerned, as far as cake decorating is concerned, that is my true passion. And it was a hobby that I turned into a career with the help of my parents, with the encouragement that they gave to me, and I just love doing it. So the first memory that I have of myself in the kitchen has been of me cooking with my dad. He is an excellent cook, but he specializes in desi food. So I still remember him picking me up and just helping me mix the spoon. So that is my first memory in the kitchen. And since then I've just been back to back in the kitchen, making something or the other that's new and innovating with new recipes. And now that it's been 13 years, I feel like time has literally just flown by. Well, professionally, the hardest challenge that I've had to face in certain elements is of my gender. That is something that has been a little bit of an obstacle in certain different areas. For instance, I've been called to many different hotels and restaurants to teach new recipes. So it would always take me like a day or two for the chefs or the staff to take me seriously because I'm a girl. And one thing that I felt is that over the years I have helped break down those barriers because as far as Lahore especially is concerned, I was the first female chef to start working from home and then open up my own space. So yes, that was one problem that I did have, getting people to take me seriously, but I do feel like now that I've made a portfolio, I think my work speaks for itself. My most memorable one would definitely be my first memory in the kitchen. Of actually baking something completely on my own. I must have been maybe 7 or 8 years old, and I baked a batch of cupcakes from scratch. Didn't use any cake mixes of any sort. Topped it with delicious yummy cream on top, and it was served at my mother's kitty party. And I still remember how everyone who had come to her party really enjoyed the cupcakes. And it was the first encouragement that I had gotten from my friends and family. So I do feel like that really accelerated my passion for this specific field. So I'm super happy that Nestle has come out with this whipping cream because I've been using it since the day that they launched it. I say this because there was no other brand that was doing really good quality heavy whipping cream made with full fat milk. Now the thing is that when it comes to whipping cream, there are just a few basic rules that you need to follow. You need to make sure that you chill it really well, so it should be nice and chilled before you whip it. And second is you should whip it on a high speed, especially if you want like nice peaks and if you want it to be a pipeable consistency. Especially since whipping cream and heavy cream, Nestle whipping cream and Nestle heavy cream are slightly different. Whipping cream will have a slightly higher fat percentage, whereas heavy cream will have a slightly lower fat percentage. What happens with that is that a lot of people used to complain that we keep on whipping our cream, meaning their heavy cream, and it doesn't get to the stiff peaks that they want it to be at. So with Nestle whipping cream, what happens is you just need to whip it barely for like a minute or two, and it gets really nice and thick, and it stays at that consistency, which is what people need when it comes to decorating their cakes.